Welcome back to Late Night Run Podcast. I'm your host, Josh, with Brennan.
Hi.
JJ.
What's up?
Chief.
E.
And our new special guest, Jake.
What's good, little mamas?
And today is brought to you by Audible. It's your free 30-day trial with a free audiobook at audibletrial.com/thelate-night-run. And today's episode is brought to you by We Are His Music, which is a Christian alternative band that has a single coming out March 29th, and you'll hear more about both of them later in the podcast.
It's a good song.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, but we got to listen to it, so shout out. But here we are, back at it again. With Jake, you flaked on us first time.
I did flake on you guys. I know in the previous episode, y'all said it was, or you believed I was with my lady.
Yep. That was he was supposed to be on the episode with Jeremy.
Yeah, but
both of them.
Big
And
flaker.
then
It was just me, you, and him.
Yep, Jeremy carried the boat.
Well,
It's alright, I wasn't there, so now
that's cool.
I'm here now.
I'm here for you anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, you pinky promised this time. So
I did pinky promise, and I can't break those.
if you notice, I saved you in our chat, so that way, if you said you didn't, I'm like, well, let me show you a little secret here.
That's funny. I did not notice.
But I guess we'll go into our first segment. Our new segment is stupid Amazon products, where the four of us are going to present stupid Amazon products and try to sell them to Jake. And you tell us what you buy, what you like, what you don't like.
I'm very excited.
Chief, you look ready, so if you want to go first.
Oh, I didn't want to go first.
Oh, well, who's ready? JJ, are you ready?
I'll hear from you first.
I don't want to go first.
All right, listen, what do you fools have to
Brennan,
go?
I'll hear from you
Alright,
first.
okay, I can go first.
All right, JJ.
Alright,
Sell it to us.
this is what I guess you would call an essential camping and survival supply.
I like
And,
it. Good pick.
Let's see. It says it's a great gift idea, and you get it has a return policy as well.
Oh, so I can get my money
It
back.
is a can of dehydrated water. Just add water.
You know, I thought about that and I saw it, but
Yeah, it's a 16-ounce can of dehydrated water.
Well, it's 100% organic, which is good because I'm all about organic stuff.
Yeah.
It's magical. That's good because I'm a wizard.
oh,
Low sodium.
Yes.
Low sodium's probably good because my cholesterol are,
You're
I don't
right.
know,
I
probably
agree.
not that healthy.
Warning: excessive dehydrogen monoxide can be dangerous. Consult with doctor before use.
So
Awesome.
what
That's
you're telling
water.
me it's just water that it's like you get a can that you have to fill with your own water.
So is it like just salty water that makes you thirstier?
No, I think it's just an empty can. Dehydrated water, boiled water. This is air.
First off, I like how the
Just that
second
water.
word is Yeti. They gotta throw that in there.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to get,
Witty Yeti.
It's
nice
a Yeti
brand.
can.
That's
Oh look!
nice.
Oh, and then there's praises and testimonies on the back here.
I saved
says-
so much weight on my last camping trip thanks to Witty Yeti. Just add wine for a relaxing morning. Pick me up.
That's not appropriate.
Jesus drank wine.
No, that's
Hey,
we're not
how many-
reading that.
How many
Wait,
reviews?
what
How many?
Heck,
What's the
it's
stars?
dehydrated water. That doesn't
They're
make
at 4.5
sense.
with
What the
115 reviews.
heck
Four
are
and
you
a half,
doing with your
150.
life? I mean,
All
honestly.
right, dude, you gotta talk about your product for
Every
the
time I-
audio listeners.
I am. All right, so this is
My coat on
A-
is full here.
like a can that you can twist off, and it has a label on it, and it says dehydrated water. Just add water. So I think it's just an empty can that you put water into.
So it's just an aluminum can
Yeah,
with a cool label on it.
it's got some really good health benefits. So
It's a gag gift for $11. That's rough.
No, it doesn't have the return policy, JJ. So.
True.
Fair enough.
it does.
So as long as you give me the gift receipt.
It was either that or blinker fluid. So
So I'm doing like a 1 out of 10 on
Yeah,
this?
what would you just give it a Amazon's 5 stars, so you can give it
Was that
whatever.
a 5 stars?
Yeah.
well, this is right now. This is a 4.5, and there's 115 reviews.
That's fair. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 just for the meme because it's funny.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
This is practical.
Listen,
Not.
no, it's not.
What do you mean?
All right.
Dog,
So,
I have like 4 water bottles in my room right now.
Probably less than like $4.
Yeah, but they're not as cool looking as this. Hey, you carry this around. You know how, like, you're the talk of the university.
Listen, the only thing I can say against it is most like groups of friends are like, you have $5 to spend on a gag gift. That's $11.
True.
So
I can flex on them and show them how much money I
Hey,
don't have.
it's an
You just return it.
it's an
Here you go,
Amazon
please
choice.
return the
Amazon choice. So my brother has Prime. Do I get like free 2-day shipping?
Oh yeah, it's got Prime.
3 out of 5
wait,
stars.
free shipping on orders over $25.
Never
Oh.
mind.
Or no. It
it
says with Amazon
says
Prime.
Prime
Okay.
right there.
Prime.
Don't
Okay.
listen, don't listen
Yeah,
to
Prime
Prime.
is where it's at.
Don't listen to
3
JJ.
out of 5
Listen, if
stars.
you have an Amazon card, you have time for Audible. Just saying.
That's true.
That's a lifetime 100% money back guarantee.
Huh.
If you're not 100% happy at any time, please email us through Amazon account, and we'll promise to make it right.
That's
funny.
good at least.
You just mail them their can back.
Aluminum can. It's just an empty soup can.
Just add the water.
So
Oh,
JJ,
last thing I want to say is this: it makes up to infinite gallons.
it makes Infinio.
It says 16-ounce can makes up to infinite gallons when water is added.
Oh,
Oh, so you can as much water as you want.
So it's reusable.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's good for the environment.
Okay. I'll email that to the Sustainability
Well,
Club.
hey, you can buy it used for $8.
Like used? Soak it in bleach.
All right.
So what's your official rating again? Because you seem to change it.
I'm in the middle. I'm gonna go 2.5 out of 5.
2.5.
That's respectable.
Yeah, all right.
Just for the meme.
So, Chief, you up?
Yeah, okay, I was going to do just straight uranium ore. but I found something a little better when I was looking it up yesterday. This is it's probably made by Cashel. It's a daddle saddle. It's a toy saddle. I don't know if they have a photo of it. I don't think so. But if you, it's just like for your kids, you know, if you're a dad, you strap it on yourself and your kids can ride you around the house.
Oh.
You sure there's not other uses for it?
I mean,
I mean, anyone can ride it, I guess.
Hey, I would get one of those in my future.
So how much does this daddle saddle cost?
That's the same one on Amazon.
It is running $40 with free shipping.
Hey, that's
Ooh.
good.
And it's
$40.
covered under Amazon Prime.
That's not
Oh,
bad.
that's not bad. What's the what we got for star rating?
We have a 3.5,
How many reviews?
88.
No, that's not bad.
Are there any comments?
I don't think so.
But don't count on this. But there might be a link in the description. We might open up a Amazon thing, and it'll have all of these products on it. And if you choose to buy any of these ridiculous products, then I think we get a kickback. But I'm not sure. Don't count on it. But check out the description. Usually the description is a nice, helpful place.
Hey, for like another $11, you can throw on a pink cowboy hat and bandana.
So he's just selling the experience now. But
I always do talk about kissing my son. I think my son would very much enjoy riding me. But on my
Tom
back, though. So
I don't think you can say that.
He said it.
No, but hey, I'd get one of those
Oh, yeah.
Oh my!
in my
What is
future
that?
years.
Squishy bread.
But
Oh, jeez.
what a good time. Brady, you ready, or you want me to go?
I can go if you like.
Can I give it a
Jake.
ranking?
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
Please give us this daddy saddle thing.
I think it's really funny.
think it's
Good
cool.
meme, but it's a little expensive. So I'm going to say 2 out of 5.
All right,
Okay.
Brennan.
Okay. I present to you the Hutzler 571 banana slicer.
I don't even know what that means.
It's
Oh.
just slices bananas.
You've never seen one
Okay.
of those
Yep.
before?
I've seen them before. Have you?
Have you ever seen a can of dehydrated water before?
Yes. Every time I look in our room, I see a bunch of empty cans of water.
Dang.
All right. So,
Anyways,
Brennan,
here.
tell us how
You
it
get
cuts
canned
up
water?
the banana.
So you place the banana down, you
Like,
press firmly, and it slices the banana.
so it's kind of like an
How many
apple
pieces?
slicer.
It
This
has.
is math.
Oh, good lord.
He is good.
2000. This came out in 2004, still running strong at $8.79 with Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime shipping.
Okay.
Okay.
2-day shipping. I can
Okay.
have it by.
So here's
Tuesday.
here's some of the frequently asked questions, which you might be worried about. I
Okay.
only speak Spanish. Can I use this? Yes, though some languages may vary in product usability. Okay. Is there a metric version? Because the slicers have been spaced at 0.375 inches.
375.
I need narrower spaces for my metric system bananas.
Wait a minute.
Answer: no, they do not have metric system slicers.
Yowzers.
Unfortunately. Let's see. Will this work in the mountains? Any high altitude restrictions? That's a good question. I have not found out if it works on mountains, unfortunately. So,
Fair.
hey, that might be something you want to try. But, let's go to the reviews.
Okay.
4.2 out of 5 stars with 5,700 customer reviews. Let's see here. For decades, I have been trying to come up with an ideal way to slice a banana. Use a knife, they say. Well, my parole officer won't allow me around knives. Shoot it with a gun, they will say. Background check. Hello, I also cannot have a gun. I had to resort to carefully attempt to slice the bananas with my bare hands. 99% of the time, I would just get so frustrated that I ended up squishing the fruit in my hands and throwing it against the wall in anger. Then, after a fit of banana-induced rage, my parole officer introduced me to this kitchen marvel, and my life was changed. No longer consumed by seething anger and animosity towards thick-skinned yellow fruit, I was able to concentrate on my love of the theater, and I'm writing a musical play about two lovers from rival gangs that just try to make it in the world.
That sounds like Romeo and Juliet.
You went on way too
Southside
long with
Story.
that.
Yeah, that was a lot.
But that's just the one review. But $8.79, 2-day Prime shipping. I got one of these for my dad because one of the reviews that I haven't been able to find is about 3 scrolls of the phone down.
Did you really?
It talked about how it saved someone's marriage. They were on the brink, and then they got a banana slicer, and they could finally unify around something, and it saved their marriage.
Very happy.
I think
It's like when I was born.
Yes.
Oh.
So I think that's what. Yeah.
That's good. That's funny. For a ranking out of 5, I'm gonna share a story real quick. You guys ever seen the video of me deep throating a banana or putting an entire banana in my mouth?
Yes.
Well, I can fit an entire banana in my mouth, so I don't know if that product is for me.
Sideways
Oh,
or
okay.
Oh no, straight in there.
No,
I've
yeah,
seen
it's
it.
an impressive video.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
It's
Okay,
very
are you
impressive.
going to make your kids do though?
No.
Or are you
Ooh.
going to slice
I
up
am
the
planning
banana
on
for
getting
them
married not relatively soon.
at some point?
When the time
At
is
some
right.
point, when the time is right.
Of course.
For my kids, for the funny comments, I'm gonna give it another 2 out of 5.
All right.
2 out of 5.
Hey, I went.
So,
Not
I
for
have
long, brother.
one.
Oh,
as a product and no price, I have the yodeling pickle. It is a pickle with a nice button and some speakers. And you press that and it
Yep.
yodels to you.
Like the yodeling boy from
It is
Walmart.
$13.23. Yeah, but
it's
better.
on sale.
Yeah, it was $15.99. You get to save $7.76, which is 12% off, which is a pretty good deal. Prime, of course. So if you order it within the next 10 hours and 15 minutes, it'll come by Monday.
Oh shoot!
So to impress your friends for the week.
that's like Prime day and a half shipping.
Yeah,
Right.
yodeling pickle. It's even got a mascot where the mascot of the pickle is
Whoa!
in some trousers from Germany. He's got a little German hat.
I don't know. What's that in his hand?
That's a beer because we all know
Yeah.
Germans are always drunk.
I'm a
But,
German.
But
That's
a couple
Irish.
of the customer
Hey.
questions is this pickle
You're not
dill
Irish.
or bread? Bread and butter. Some people
Right.
like certain. The answer is don't worry. These pickles are highly trained in self-defense. So, like your attack is coming at you, you just throw the yodeling pickle
Cool.
at it.
Glad.
Right.
Okay.
You defend. This thing has 4.6 stars with 698 reviews. So highly rated. All ages can play with the yodeling pickle. Some of these reviews bought this for my uncle. He loves it. This one dude says he puts it in his wife's pocketbook, so when she rummages around for change, he starts yodeling. Just a good old overall pick for
He's gonna
yodeling.
leave that other one out.
Yeah, there's a few.
What's the other one?
There's a few I can't say.
Oh,
Not a.
Not
That's
appropriate for
appropriate.
this
it's not mass
podcast.
appropriate.
But
NNA.
this is I have the best yodeling pickle in our monthly yodeling pickle club. So clearly, this is highly
Yeah.
ranked among the elite yodeling picklers.
So what I'm hearing is I can start that club here.
Right, and you will be top
I'll
dog.
be the president.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Because your pickle knows self-defense. So if they even try to come at you to dethrone your presidency,
Right.
yodeling pickle will save the day. So that's all I got for you.
I'm hearing. I think the self-defense sold me. Because, if I'm walking to my dorm at night alone on this dangerous campus that we live on,
Right.
very dangerous. I don't feel safe on it. Kidding, but
I almost got jumped coming back from work last night.
really,
Yeah.
Dang it.
by
Almost. He failed. I hired
I
someone.
don't know. It was dark.
who? Now,
All I'm saying is,
would you feel safe if you had that pickle with you, though?
yeah, self-defense yodeling pickle.
Probably.
You could buy
You
you
know,
could buy it for the whole family.
I
Everyone
would've.
gets a yodeling
Yo.
pickle. That way you could yodel together.
All of the dorm.
Right?
I
You know,
would've-
Sometimes, you can't always be there for your girl. Give her
Right.
one of these yodeling
Give her a
pickles.
pickle.
Yeah.
4 out of
Yo-
5. 4 out of
yeah.
5.
I would
Alright.
have pulled out my pickle and
Yodel.
you know what?
Yodel.
I'm just
Yodel
gonna
that
stop. I'm just gonna stop now.
Yo, listen, if you give a pickle to a friend, you two can yodel together.
That's
harmony.
what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
Yodel
sure.
for
Hey,
harmony.
That's-
you know what? Get them, and then whenever we have our shower parties, we can just yodel the
Yeah.
entire time.
Are they waterproof? That's a good question.
The answer is no, sadly.
Well,
No.
Yowzers.
Yo,
Show them the review.
if you want to read that top comment
Hey.
there, because it's not, but it is not sadly waterproof. So if someone does decide to attack you during shower or at the beach or at a lake, you can't self-defense with that. But I assume at that point you would have been attacked many times, and you can learn from the self-defense yodeling pickle. Maybe the pickle could teach you self-defense.
I agree. That is, having probably 2 yodeling pickles would be goals.
Right, because everyone has 2
Right.
swords or whatever, 2 yodeling pickles,
So, if I
double the yodel.
If I got 2 yodeling pickles with 2 fresh sets of batteries in them, could it make me yodel until the cows come home?
Probably, I would assume so. Those yodeling pickles,
Rechargeables.
all I'm saying is,
Rechargeable. I do have rechargeables.
the old westerns where they have the pistols and the holsters
Yeah.
on each side, 2 yodeling
No.
pickles instead.
No.
Yodeling pickles.
Now here's what you really do. You have 1 pickle in one hand and then a can of dehydrated water in the other can.
Oh,
Nobody's gonna mess with you ever.
no. And then you have the saddle on your back and the banana slicer and
in the holster.
in the holster. Just go out there.
Listen, if you knock someone out, just press the banana slicer on their head.
I don't think it's that sharp.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that sharp.
Who needs a banana
Yeah.
slice?
How
when
would you
eat
know?
it all in one bite?
True. I'm swallowing the banana whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chief, you want to see the video?
Sure.
But
Lightweight takes a little bit to pull up, so we can
that's
continue the conversation.
where we're at. So I guess I win with 4 out of 5 stars from G. Come back next week.
I'll take a second place.
Tied
I'm used.
for
I'm,
second.
I'm used
Great
to not
product.
winning.
No, he's second. Me and him are tied for third.
I thought you went down to 2.5.
He's 2.5. Me and him are both 2 out of 5.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
See my eyes roll back. Good times. Good
But
times.
there you go, that
Free.
segment. If you like that segment, leave a
not
like.
by rule,
If
yeah.
you don't like it, leave a like in the comment saying you
true.
don't like it.
Please do.
And if you really don't like it, subscribe.
But if you come across your Amazon searches and find a product, slide it into the DMs. Hit us up. We will literally talk to anyone and everyone.
I'm about to slide into your DMs to talk about my mental health.
Will you slide into my DMs?
Oh, yeah. Just
But,
don't tell Mackenzie. Hope you're not listening.
Well, I hope she is listening.
Women don't listen to this podcast.
Right.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Lame.
They don't
lost
get
interest
this far
like
in.
2 episodes in.
Yeah.
It's like
2
4
episodes. They
people.
lost interest 2 minutes in.
2 minutes,
Yeah,
right.
they heard dehydrated water and said, "Oh, bye."
Ooh. Hey,
Yowzers.
not that I'm saying I don't want to change my my product here, but I did find a 117-ounce can of Bush's baked beans.
Hey, that's on Walmart.
And
That's
it's only
Hey,
$7.
it is 7 pounds of baked beans.
7. It's $1
right. Listen, if you don't need Chief's very much obsessed with the internet culture of filling random things with beans.
The GameCube controller filled with beans.
Yeah, it's like stuff like that, or like they'll fill a crock with beans and then put their foot in it, so the
Oh,
beans will
watch
come out
that
of the
video, too.
holes that crocks. But it's just very much a internet culture. I've seen like clocks filled with beans.
Yeah. Have you ever took like a Ziploc baggie, put baked beans in it, and then put it in a pillow?
No, but that sounds.
Do you guys know what I'm referring to?
Nope,
No?
that sounds awful.
Okay, never mind.
But it's this internet culture that Chiefs is obsessed with baked beans. And besides, you're on Walmart, so we don't accept those here.
You know what? Fine, I'll go back on Amazon and find
Walmart's
a-
our store, remember?
Yeah, but
117
this is
ounce.
Amazon weird product.
Oh, okay.
But
Hold on. You got any shout outs you want to give right now?
Shout outs.
Anybody? Anything?
Okay, I'll give a shout out to my girlfriend. I call her Mackenzie because that's her name, but everyone else calls her Kenzie. I love you.
Good man.
Shout out to my sister, funniest girl I know, but I heard she wasn't allowed on the show. I don't blame her.
That wasn't it.
Yep, definitely not it.
Listen, we invited you, not a +1.
True, my bad.
And even if we did add a +1 to you, you definitely lost it the first time around.
Yeah,
Ooh.
So,
what's the possibility about doing like a Kyrie V2 episode?
Or
Where
we
it's
have
like
all
both
three
of
of
us.
you?
those-
All three of us, yeah.
Wait,
It's very-
wait, you have an even younger sister. Why don't you
Yep.
comes to visit? All four.
You just take over
You guys take over the podcast.
You guys are the special guests.
Yeah.
I'd be down, but we have a lot of guests.
We have a lot of guests
That's what I've
and
been
not a
told.
lot of
You guys can call
episodes.
it 4K.
Okay.
4K
That's hilarious.
That's
Yeah, don't tell them to make a podcast. We want to listen to our podcast.
That's funny. So right now, with just 3 of us on campus, 3Ks isn't very appropriate.
But it's
Yeah.
too bad you guys were no like back-to-back years because
True.
your brother's leaving.
Right.
5th year senior. Tell him to stay. Tell him to start failing.
Tell him to join Josh in the 8 majors
I'm
program.
not doing 8 majors.
That he's
Not
doing
yet.
4.
He's doing
I'm
4
not
for
doing
now.
Doing all of them.
How many majors do you have? Just 2?
I have 2 right now. Here's my dilemma: is I have 2 majors and then a math minor. But the difference between a math minor and a math major is 3 classes.
You might as well take those 3 classes.
Exactly, that's a problem because that starts a slippery slope. Because I'm a mechanical engineering major, and the difference between mechanical and electric is 5 classes. So the JJ keeps telling me to take 4, and then basically
Take another
Brendan-
semester. Take like,
That's a whole semester.
Basically, I'm just escalating that slope
Yeah.
and telling it because as soon as you add another major, it's always going to be just 3 more classes to get 1 more degree.
True.
Right. So then,
He's just going to be a permanent student.
Just stop with the math.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
But my real problem is I took my double major now is youth ministry and mechanical engineering,
Right.
and they're on the opposite end of the spectrum. So no classes between them overlap. So
True.
that's my problem.
True.
Most people are like, oh, I double major in mechanical and electric. It's only 5
Right,
market-
right.
stuff that relates, but
Or like criminal
That
justice
makes-
and psychology.
right, that makes so much sense for me for some reason. So here I am.
Just drop the ministry one. Just ignore
Yeah,
it.
but that's what I.
Oh God.
what a good friend.
Yeah,
Telling
my
you
friends
to turn
encourage
away
me.
from
Oh,
God.
my friends told me to say no to God. Yes to drugs.
good
Don't do
times.
drugs though. Those are bad.
Drugs are bad.
Okay.
Unless they're
Drugs are
prescribed.
fun, but they're not good for you.
Hey, we were
True.
watching. If you ever seen the show Last Man Standing, great show.
That's a high quality show.
But that's the
Seen
show
it.
we've been binging when we're all in the room together. Oh, it's a good. You should come over to the room sometime. We'll probably
You'd
watch
like it.
But anyway, the
Right.
dad's trying to give them a drug talk, but he's only getting halfway through the drug talk. So he's like, drugs are fun and they make you do stuff, but and then he gets called to do something else. And she's like, oh, maybe you should tell them in important parts, say no to drugs.
Oh, it's illegal.
Also, drugs are super expensive, and I don't have money for that.
True.
That's true.
People are like, oh, do
Let's
you
stop.
drink?
Let's stop talking about drugs. Let's
No,
go on
listen.
something else.
That could be a good idea.
It's just self-awareness.
We should raise awareness.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all ever hear of DARE? Drug
Yes.
Abuse Resistance Education?
Yep.
Is that what it's
Yeah, listen,
Oh, I thought they were just daring me to do drugs.
oh, no, that isn't it.
Let me just go ahead and throw out that I was a big loser and I was the top gun of the class. That was like
For
the highest-
DARE?
Yes.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, I started
Snitch.
something like that at my school. So I was a founding member, so I'm even bigger nerd.
No, I did nothing for my school.
Well,
Literally.
I did that for my school. No one was grateful. I stopped caring, and I just
a guy from my school got
High
busted
schools.
with enough cocaine that he charged with intent to sell to minors.
oh yeah,
He
yeah, I
was
remember
selling
that. Yeah,
cocaine to 8th graders.
What?
yep.
yeah.
Okay,
That's fun.
I was in history class once, and they had the drug sniffing dogs going around and sniffing in the lockers.
Right.
Because the past week they busted 2 kids for it. So let's do it again. And this one girl, I'm sitting in the back left corner, and she's towards the first 3 rows towards the right side, and she starts brownies, just gulping brownies down. And I at the moment I was like, dang, this girl's like. Later found out those were weed brownies. And
She was high out of her mind.
yeah, she was gonzo, and I'm at first I didn't realize till I got to a frisbee practice where I found out, and I'm like, huh, that's weird to just start eating brownies like nobody's business, and then I go, Oh, that poor. It was like second class of the day too. So that poor girl. She didn't show up to frisbee practice either. So
Yikes.
that was a rough day for her probably.
I got suspended in high school once.
Oh,
Ooh,
really?
really?
What'd you do?
Story
You guys
time.
want to hear? Story time. Story time with Jake. Good transition. You see that?
Yeah.
So I got suspended. It was in 10th grade. It was for 3 days. One of the days was my birthday, so shout out to that because I got to sleep in on my birthday. So the story of getting suspended. It was lunchtime. Eating lunch.
Mhm.
I think I was having a rough day. I wasn't very excited or happy.
Just like me every day.
Yeah, I
Pretty
feel
much.
that.
And you
And,
guys are depressed.
Yeah, I
I'm
wonder
super
why.
depressed. So
Oh.
there was this kid named Donnie, and he was extremely annoying, and he was touching my food. I don't like when people touch my food.
No man likes when you
Germs and stuff.
You don't do that.
You don't
So-
touch another man's food.
No.
Rule
Right.
number one.
It's just wrong. It's like touching
No.
a man's hat. You don't
That's
touch
like
his
touching
hat.
a man's woman.
Listen,
That's
well,
not rule number one.
The only
True.
time you can touch a man's hat is when you're a female and you take it and then you wear it. And it's
True.
A flirtatious
You don't touch
thing.
another man's hat.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't take JJ's hat from him. That's his hat.
Thank you. I would not take yours either.
I very
Mutual
much
respect.
have touched input on your hat, JJ.
Oh.
Since I'm your roommate, so just an FYI, you're gonna have my lice. Enjoy.
Nice.
Anyways, continue with your story.
See, it's people like you
It's people like you.
It's people like both of
that
them.
I love.
Aw.
Aww.
I'm not gonna respond to that.
No
Just
comment.
kidding.
Is that Han Solo?
I just
know.
just kidding. I
Yikes.
just mutually like you. Well, that sounds even worse. Never mind.
Jay, you're digging yourself a hole.
Jake,
You're right.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
So, this guy started touching my food. I was just in a bad mood. He started smashing my Cheez-Its, like aggressively smashing
Yo,
them.
Cheez-Its are a problem. Why would you act like
I know.
What?
So I was genuinely upset. For the audience out there, you won't see my hand motion, so you're missing out. And so I don't know why. I just lost it, and I smacked the kid. I was just like, oh, it was just a sissy smack. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's
It
not.
was open palm. just-
Yeah. So I brought it way back. I went, yeet. Yeah.
Full
Smacked him
180.
across the face, stood up, yelling in his face. I just walked away. Fun story. So then the next day, I get called into the principal's office, assistant principal's office. Because, stories go around. And so, principal, she goes, so I heard you smacked Donnie. His face is pretty swollen. I was like,
Swollen.
yeah. Oh, he was so swollen. He was so swollen. Just like the left side of his face. Oh my gosh. So, I was like, yeah, it's pretty swollen, but I didn't smack him. And she's like, are you sure? Because, like I said, it's swollen. I was like, I know, but I didn't smack him. She's like, so what'd you do? And, or no, she said hit him. I said, I didn't hit him. That's the funny part. I just ruined the story. Oh, well. She said, you hit him. I said, I didn't hit him. She said, what happened? I said, I smacked him. She said, so you smacked Donnie? I said, no, I didn't smack him. I smacked him twice. So she goes on about smacking, says he's probably going to press like assault charges with the police. That didn't happen. And so then she calls my mom, tell her the story because I'm suspended. So she calls my mom. She's on speakerphone. Tells her the story. You can hear the disappointment in her voice. No big deal.
No big deal. No big deal. Was that like a daily occurrence?
I mean, no, but I knew I wasn't going to get punished or anything from her, at least. So
Well,
then,
did you tell the principal the part where Donnie smacked her Cheez-Its?
yeah.
Okay.
She didn't care, though. That's not an excuse to hit someone, which I agree. I was childish.
You hit by Cheez-Its.
Right. So then she calls my dad, though.
Uh-oh.
With a speakerphone. Oh, that's the best part. So she calls my dad. She explains the story, touching the food, smashing the Cheez-Its, me smacking him. So she finishes the story, and you just hear a silence for like 10 seconds. And then my dad goes, well, I would have smacked the kid, too. So I sit there, I'm just like, father like son. It was good. And then I left. She said, oh, you can't make up any of the work over those 3 days. You get zeros. I just went to all my teachers and said, hey, I got in a fight and I'm suspended. Can I get my work? And I got them.
Teachers that live hype like that.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Good. Well,
Good story.
I'm glad Donnie got what he deserved.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, don't go hitting people, but
True.
when push comes to shove.
Right. Violence is never the answer. Sometimes.
Except
unless
when it is.
Except
it
when
is
it
the
is.
answer.
But today's episode is brought to you by We Are His Music. We Are His Music is a Christian alternative band. The songs are written as stories and testimonies with the message of redemption, hope, and life. The first single is coming out March 29th, which is from airing of this is in 2 weeks. So listen to it. We podcast crew here got to listen to it, and like the intro of the song was like really good. Like,
It was.
It's one of those things where it's like you expect like a certain level of quality, like big artists like Kanye and stuff. You expect a certain level of quality, and when someone starts their own music, it's like you expect it. Kind of their first album.
Like mildly adequate.
Yeah, but like it was really good. Like I was kind of blown away and stuff.
Yeah.
It's the kind of music I listen to, which is weird that everyone else liked it because everyone else hates my music.
Listen,
And then
I don't
they
hate your
listen to
music,
it.
okay?
You just don't like it.
It's just not something like I tend to listen to like rap music, but it's just like I don't like hate your music. I just not what I prefer.
JJ does.
JJ hates it.
JJ does.
But it's coming out on all music industries and stuff. In the second signal, if you like that one's going to come out even sooner. He hasn't set a date or anything. So for more information, you can go to their Facebook page. There's going to be a link in the description. And their Instagram and Twitter, so we'll also put those, but it's just at We Are His Music. So, just check them out. They paid for it, and like I said, we listened to it, so I'll definitely listen to it when it comes out as well and stuff. So it's on like SoundCloud, iTunes, and all wherever you get your music.
Spotify?
So, yep, Spotify.
Spotify it is.
All that stuff. So, go give them a follow on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, give them a like or whatever. So, but they're definitely worth following. And like I've been talking to the guy for a while, so he's a good dude, and hopefully he's a guest sometime. And I would love to have him and stuff and just talk about his creative process.
So cool.
Yeah,
Is he like nearby?
No, we would probably call him in, but
It's a little video. Okay.
you know how it'd be. And then also brought to you today by Audible.com. Get a free 30-day trial with a free audiobook at audibletrial.com/late-night-run. And Brendan, you wanted to recommend a book this week?
Yes. So, let's see. I'll recommend The Hobbit because I've listened to this. It's a classic book, classic story, written by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's very old, but an oldie but a goodie. It was written as a kid's book, and it's very hard for adults to get through this. Like, he wrote it for his, like 10-year-old kids, and like they read it in like 2 days, and they're like, "Wow, this is great." And then like it takes like adults to like 3 months to read this book, which is hilarious. But yeah, I highly recommend the book. It's a nice Christian story too. You can see a lot of the backgrounds in the story being related to the Bible.
The Hobbit?
Yeah, he's
Not
a
like
Christian
Lord of
guy.
the Rings Hobbit?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings Hobbit.
That's a Christian story.
Yeah, there's like Christian back. It's sort of like. It's close. It's not as close to like Chronicles of Narnia.
I was
It's
kind of like Narnia.
Yeah, because they're best friends.
Right.
And their
Okay.
book writing club is all about writing Christian stories.
They were actually friends, right?
So,
Yeah.
Legit.
Tolkien movie coming out. It talks about that group a lot. Yeah.
But as long
And
as you
Chronicles of Narnia wouldn't have been published. Fun fact. And then, because Tolkien was like, no, that's garbage. And then so he put it in the shelf. And then someone else found it. And was like, this is pretty good. You should publish it. C.S. Lewis was like, all right, fine. And now it's a hit. And I have a tattoo based off of the thing. So, yeah.
That's cool.
But you can go check that out at audibletrial.com/late-night-run. All you have to have is an Amazon account. It is going to ask for a credit card or something, but basically you get a credit for an audiobook. You can do that and then listen to it for 30 days. You get 2 Audible exclusives as well as like stuff that Amazon wrote or whatever. With my credit, I got World War Z. And you can cancel it any time as well. It's free 30 days. So if you just want to get your book and leave, you can. If you like it, every month you get a free audiobook. So I find that pretty cool for people. Like, I don't like to read, so it's a good alternative for me. So
My girlfriend likes to read. I'll let her know.
it's also, like Chief was saying last week, it's good, like, if you already have a copy of the book, and then you can listen to someone else read it too, so you can just, like, follow along with them. Because, like, I know...
Visual and auditorial.
Yeah, because some books will have, like, the author just read it or someone else, but also some of them will have voice actors too. So, like, you start...
Like a movie.
Yeah.
Like a podcast.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. And stuff like you can listen, like, if you have a long
And
drive.
we're giving ideas out to people.
But, audibletrial.com/late-night-run.
Fun fact, I just found this out. One
more thing. If you're on school Wi-Fi, I know our school Wi-Fi will block it, so you might have to go because of the way URLs are and stuff. So the best 2 ways to do it, at least on our campus, is either do it on data or B, if you grab the link and drag it up to a new tab, it should open that way as well. So for those who have a hard time with that.
Okay, yeah. C.S. Lewis, famous for writing like Mere Christianity and all these Christian books, was not a Christian until he met J.R.R. Tolkien, and then he brought him to faith.
Really?
Fun fact. So, but yeah, Hobbit took him 12 years to write. I forgot about that because he was writing it, and then they were like, "Hey, World War I's going on," and he was like, "Ah, shoot." Went to World War One, killed a bunch of dudes, didn't write for like 2 years because he was like, this is dumb. And then finished it.
Go him.
Yeah.
Is it weather time?
It's weather time with JJ.
Talk about the
boys.
weather in this room.
It's cold in here. Come on.
It's your weather.
It's a tad chilly.
It's a tad chilly. I took my coat off. I put it back on. Now it's off again.
All right. So, as you may know, at least in this part of the world, country of the United States, and in the great state of OHIO.
Cornfields.
Soybeans.
Pretty much.
Talking about beans. It was warm a couple days ago. As
it
of
was
now,
like super nice. It was like
it would have been,
76
so
degrees.
this is-
it'd have been a
Above
week.
70 degrees.
It'd been a week and a half ago.
this has been recording on the 16th because this will come out.
Yeah.
but
So
it
when you're
was, like,
listening,
super
week and a
nice.
half ago, it was
Very
on
nice.
that what, Thursday? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 70 degrees, but sun wasn't really shining, but it was. I mean, it was warm. It was. I mean, you put on the shorts. It's that kind of warm. And then 2 days later, it's 37 degrees and snowing. Let me tell you, if that's not the most Ohio thing I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. See, it's this.
Stopped snowing.
It stopped.
That's lame.
So cold.
No, that is-
No.
no. See, that day when it was warm, that
2
was
days ago.
yeah, that was fake spring,
Yeah, it was.
and now we're entering third winter,
Third winter.
Third winter.
Oh, yeah.
and then third winter ends, and then another fake spring happens, and then there's a couple days, maybe.
We usually get like a decent snowstorm in like 2 weeks into April.
We better not. I got plans. Man. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that.
All right.
Plans.
Dropping
Dropping hints.
hints,
Yeah. Plans.
When are we done? May 3rd?
big plans,
I don't know.
Oh,
when we're done.
huge plans. Life-changing plans.
the biggest.
But,
Buying a motorcycle.
Yo, my dad
Hey.
actually said he's going to buy a motorcycle and then I can pay him back later. I was like, oh, really? You don't have
so
the
my
money,
life
but
changing plans in April. Go to JJ's for Easter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going to call him JJ at his house or Joseph?
No, I
I'm
told him
going
he
with
can't.
JJ. I don't care what he says. JJ.
Oh, then you're not coming home with me.
You
Yeah,
see,
I'm
how,
saying.
hang on. You see how annoying it is when people do things that you don't like? Yeah, that's what you do to me all the time, JJ. Please call him JJ at his house.
I don't do anything.
He's
to you.
talking about like your shoes missing?
Huh?
Just only the right ones?
I didn't do
Oh
that.
no, that was Josh.
I didn't do that.
That
I
was
know.
me. It was great.
Still annoying.
I've
things.
never pranked Brennan.
I heard that in a previous
Besides inviting a kid over that we agreed not to.
I changed my mind.
podcast. Talking about
You
the
didn't.
breakaway?
You didn't
Yeah.
talk about me. Hey,
So,
he didn't
all
talk
right.
to me about
So,
it at all. He
listen,
just signed his name.
Let's
back.
give some background. So there's a thing called breakaway.
I'm not done with the weather.
Okay, continue with your weather.
Continue with
It's
the weather.
cold.
Well, now it's cold, and it's kind of like a nice flower. Okay, it
Nice
blooms. It's feeling great,
Probably a purple flower.
only to be destroyed and
Something I'll
crushed.
never hear in my life.
Yowzers.
Only to be destroyed and crushed by the frost. And it didn't frost, but I don't think it did. Maybe it did.
I don't think it did. It was like
It's-
chilly, but
All right, it's like that glimmer of hope, and then it just dies. That's what Ohio is. I'm moving south.
Huh?
everything's just dead outside.
I'm trying to move south when I graduate.
Where do you wanna
does anyone like Old Navy?
Not
by the
super
way?
south.
Anyone
like-
shop at Old Navy? Because they have
Carolina.
40%
There's
off
fast
of
food
everything.
restaurants and retail stores all over the country.
Are you
don't have
making-
to be a manager in Ohio.
Hey,
Yowzers.
quit. I'm gonna have a nice job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like North Carolina, Tennessee, somewhere there.
I'll probably end up moving in Tennessee. Not gonna lie to you.
I would like to live there, not here.
I'm probably gonna stay in
girlfriend
Central
doesn't listen
Ohio.
to this podcast, so it
I don't
doesn't
mind Ohio. It's just the winter. I don't like the winter.
After winter. You can get old and have a lot of retirement money and go to Florida for the winter.
Why do that when you're old?
I don't know.
That's why they call it Heaven's Waiting Room.
Right, that's what you got. That's when you got the money. Retirement.
Here in Ohio, they call them snowbirds.
Snowbirds.
They fly down south for the winter.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Heaven's Waiting Room. The old people that live there, then they go to heaven because they're old.
Oh,
They don't all go to heaven.
That's true.
some
But,
come back.
The whole
Judgment's awaiting them.
The whole
You know, some of them can go to another place.
Wah, 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 wah.
Can you imagine you
I was
arrive in
serious.
hell and that's the first thing you hear is wah 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 wah.
Now you messed up.
Oh man, that's fun.
But alright. Back to year 2 fight thing. There's this thing called breakaway here. And it's where
I would call it a fight.
Listen.
I think it's a fight. I'm still
I
angry.
disagree too.
Listen. It's what
Especially
happens
Gary.
when there's students who have already been accepted here, come and just like experience life.
High school students.
Yeah, high school seniors who are coming here, and so basically, what they don't have anyone to play, so they ask people in the dorms to host a student. And now when it's hung up on all RA's doors. Now, the first thing happened is JJ and Brian live next to RA. So when we first started, JJ and Brian both agreed, like, no, we're not hosting a student.
Brandon's like, see this? We're not having anybody. I was like, okay.
No,
No,
you said that you didn't want one either.
You were just
And I
as
said-
strong about it as
Yeah,
he
and I
was.
said no, we're not having anybody. But then I started to think about it, and I had some people talk to me, and I was like, you know what? What a good time to make a difference.
Aw.
But you've always acted like it's just your room, and yet again, you have shoved me aside in my opinions and just
Aw.
invited someone over.
Well, he can
That's
sleep
so
on my
sad.
half of the room.
Yeah,
Sleep on your
right.
desk.
Doubt it.
Doubt.
I have a carpet. At least it's better than the
You also
tile.
told me that you should have someone over, and then we just completely traumatize them,
That's
like
what's
all
going to
6
happen.
of us.
Haze them like just completely.
We're not
haze
hazing
them.
anyone. We're having fun in a
Yeah.
manly manner.
We show them what it's like to live on campus and have good quality friends.
Right.
And I thought, you know what?
But
You guys should, like,
okay,
bicker
I would have
like
been. I probably would have been okay if you would have
They
asked me
already
about
bicker
it,
like a
but you
very
never
girl.
asked me.
It's great.
You just said, Brendan doesn't matter. I'm doing it. Because this will be
I
funny
never-
to see him get angry.
I never
You
said-
enjoy me getting angry.
I never said you don't matter.
Brendan,
Oh,
you should
alright.
Just
The other-
enjoy
the
me.
entire time that person is in the room, just constantly verbally express how much you don't want them there.
Oh, I will.
Possibly
Oh, that's
aggressively.
horrible.
Oh, but like,
I hate high school students.
one
I
night-
mean, I do.
One night it was like 1 a.m. and we've been watching late Last Man Standing, and Brendan goes, "All right, get out." Turns off the Xbox and everything.
Oh my
and
gosh.
JJ turns to him and goes, "They can stay." So we put
Yowzers.
I want to point out we have to work out at 8:30 the next morning. And
Really?
yeah,
That's what we're trying to do.
That's
But,
fine. What days?
We're trying
Tuesday,
to.
Thursday, and
Thursday.
Saturday. But
I got time.
We're gonna
some
work out
people don't
after
do
the
that.
podcast, but so we were trying to do that, and JJ
and
says-
and it's 1:00 in the morning, and
Yeah.
I'm like, and I know JJ gets angry when he doesn't get enough sleep.
Yep.
So I
Aw.
said,
So-
everyone get out of my room because we need to go to bed.
yeah, and then
So you know what JJ says? They can stay. You know what he complains about the next morning? First
How
thing,
tired
I'm
he is.
so tired.
So me and Ben stayed in the room and watched another episode. And then we left. But the two of them do it all the time. It's ridiculous. One of them will say, "Go to bed," and the other will remember when.
No, I never have asked you guys to say whenever he wants to go to bed.
No, that's
I'm
not
fine
true.
with going to
No,
bed.
that's
When?
not true. You've done it before. Because you're just like, "Get out," and you're like, because then you remember. Remember last time you said they could say, "All right, it's my turn." They can stay. It happens all the time.
I don't remember it, but okay.
There's
I'm sure.
there's a meme about it.
Yeah,
They
there are
made it
multiple.
about JJ trying to kick us out, and you're like, no, they can stay. You
Yeah.
tell him to get a study room.
You guys, because you think.
Oh
it's-
yeah, that was that one time whenever he was like, everyone needs to get out, even you, Brendan. And I was like, no, this is my room too, so they can stay.
Yeah.
That's right, because you wanted to study instead of
Yeah.
going to the library.
It's great because we kick JJ out. Sometimes we go. He goes, "I need to study." So we went out. We go, "No, you go study in the prayer room."
Yeah, I get kicked out of my own room to study.
That's lame.
That is lame.
That's super lame.
Listen,
I've never had a roommate problem. Except with
I did first semester.
except with my roommate last year. It was not really a problem. He was just
didn't match.
I was a little more cleaner than he was.
Oh.
And I like it a little cold, and he liked it burning hot.
Oh, I
love it
feel
cold.
that situation right now too, because
That's pretty much
JJ
it.
loves to have it burning.
It's not burning.
I love
I
it.
sleep in my underwear and I wake up in like sweat puddles.
I
That's lame.
sleep with long pants and a hoodie on.
Exactly. You see the
Alright,
difference
let me-
here?
Me and my roommate, right? we were not planned to match together, but we could have not been a better match. Like, it's perfect because I had this one roommate. Like, all throughout the summer, I'm talking to him, we're planning stuff, and then he goes, "Nah, I'm not going to call. I'm not going to that call. I'm going to a different one." And he dips. And I'm like, "So, do I have a roommate?" And then the people who were in charge of it hit me up. They go, "Hey, here's the phone number of your new roommate." Joke's on them. It was the wrong number, so I never got to contact him beforehand. And like, we could have not been a better match so far. It's great.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah, I
You
had
like
that
our
same
roommate?
situation, only it didn't work out. So, yeah.
What was wrong with him?
We just didn't match because he didn't like to go to class and he liked to play Fortnite at all hours of the day. And by all hours, I mean from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m.
So 2 a.m. and then at 2 a.m. he went out with
His lady.
his lady.
Yeah.
Yes, with the dugouts.
And then he came back at 5,
How
would
romantic.
sleep, and then I'd come back from my class at like noon, and then he'd be just playing Fortnite.
How?
I don't know. He left.
It's not even a good game.
Truth.
Dead
True.
game.
The only battle royale I play is Tetris 99.
That's quality.
Good game. Good game.
Truth.
You
I
play
just
Apex?
Never played.
Apex is cool.
I like it.
Apex is just going to be the next Fortnite. Give it a few weeks.
You're right.
I mean, that's fine, but
Until EA decides to go, wait, we can try to make money off of this.
Pretty much.
what do you mean? They already have. They
No,
make it so
EA
that
does.
you can't get any like skins or anything in the game without paying for money.
Yeah, but
You
EA
get 50 boxes.
Have you heard the rumors that Fortnite have a respawn system kind of like Apex
Yeah,
does?
those little band things.
Mm.
If y'all know what I'm talking about, Apex, when you die, you have a little chip. Here, Brian, you explain. You play it.
When you die, you drop a box. Your teammates can go to that box and pick up a chip, and then there's like 20 or something drop ships on the map that you go deliver the chip to, and then you jump out of an airship again and you respawn.
Oh, you have no items.
But you have no items. But you
But
can
hey,
just
you're-
go back to your box,
Yeah, you're back alive, so.
which is not possible if you die in Fortnite. Just like you go down in Apex like you do in Fortnite, and then you die. But unlike in Fortnite, you get the chance to
But
respawn.
now Fortnite realized they're going to copy. Because that's what all good companies use. They just copy each other.
It's true.
Apple and Samsung.
Literally every phone. They go, oh, wait, you're getting rid of the notch? All right, gone. Oh, you're getting rid of the headphone jack? Gone.
You have wireless charging?
We got to.
So it took Apple like
3
3
generations.
other phones
Right.
later to.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like-
Samsung has a smartwatch? What?
Yeah.
Apple comes out with a smartwatch and it's a big hit.
Yeah, just everyone here except Brandon has a Samsung. So we're very biased.
I'm
Yep.
not gonna say anything about it. The Samsung's just as good, in my opinion, as iPhones. I just prefer.
Respectable. That's a respectable statement. Thank
I
you.
like the look of like my like that looks like
It
I
looks
have a lot of
clean.
money and
But
that,
you don't.
But I don't.
Okay,
but I
so,
like the look like
so
it.
you got it for clout?
Yeah.
No,
Just have it for
well,
fun.
yes.
Kept it for cloud.
Yes, but also this is the newest generation phone, and I got it for like $200 because my old phone was they had it for like 2 months in only Sprint stores, and so it's super rare. And now they don't have it anymore, so I sold it back to them for like $800.
Yowzers.
So
I can respect you if you have an iPhone. It's just when you brag about it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
try to
I don't get
flout.
that. I mean,
We're not.
and if I had a
Apple Watch is
Samsung,
a
I
good
would
one.
want a Samsung watch.
I do
But-
too, but money.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Like,
this for swimming, and I hadn't swam in 2.5 years.
So
So.
when my cousin bought his S8 Galaxy phone, he got a free watch with it. Like one of the
Legit.
promotions. So I'm like, that's hype. I'm trying to find one of those promotions. I've yet to find anything close to
You
it.
can pre-order the Galaxy S10 and get a free pair of Galaxy Buds.
Yeah, but I already have
Ooh.
I just got the Note 9, and
Same.
I already have wireless buds. So
I don't.
Yeah.
I Beats, but those things are huge.
I've
Yeah, get the Beats earbuds like I
I've
highly
the
recommend for work.
Jaybird X3s, which are like athletic ones, and they fit my ears. So that's all that matters.
Hey,
And they're sweatproof, which is good.
You trying to go big cheap?
Yeah.
But still have decent quality, like okay
Amazon.
quality. I'll hit you up with
20
what I got.
Oh, yeah, the knockoff Beats.
I will.
But we've all started to work out, so
That's
you know,
good.
that's why I like my sweatproof ones. They're meant for that kind of thing. So
Right.
it's nice.
That's what bothers me when people go with like they got like the Beat Solo 3s, you know, the big headphones on
Oh,
the
yeah.
ear, and they're in the gym wearing those. It's like,
They
dude,
fall
You're
off.
gonna ruin them.
those are gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
The
did
leather's
that
all
one
sweaty.
time. I did that one time with my old Beats, and now the leather just smells sweaty. And I only
Yep.
wore them one time, so
I wear mine.
can't do it. I don't wear them anymore. I have $300 Beats that are.
Try some. I mean, you just sold your PS4.
That's true. I could do that. Oh, the leather's like a little worn down.
Then just charge a little less. But I mean, you don't use them now, so you might as well get money.
I don't know where they are. In fact, my old roommate might have stole them. Now that I think about it, so
I can definitely see that.
yeah.
That's rough. Oh well, congratulations, Jake, on being in the RA next year.
Hi, thank you. Thank you
yeah,
very much.
That's true.
I'm going to be one of the 4 RAs.
Yeah.
Very
Wait,
excited.
who's the other RAs?
First name basis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yep.
Aaron.
Yep.
And Richie.
Oh yeah.
Does the videos.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Does the
okay.
There we go.
University tube.
Yeah.
University tube. Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah. But that's good. And then
He does the tube.
so technically, you're gonna be our boss, just very far up the chain, because we all apply to be small group leaders, and the way that works is you get small group leaders who their bosses are the student mentors.
So I'm currently
Yeah, and technically, RAs are technically their
technically above the honor. I wouldn't say bosses, but
but like above.
above the
Yeah.
SMs.
So, what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna skip over my SM and just go to Jake and be like, listen, I have a problem with my SM. But I can't wait for. I really hope certain SMs I want to work with more than others because they're just friends of mine.
Such as
Benji, Benji
Benji's
listens
cool.
to this, but pick me.
oh, but
Me and Brendan are
Yeah.
gonna be smoking there, so
Pick me.
I
Pick
wanna-
us.
Yeah,
I would be fine with.
a couple of people. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to throw anyone. Like nothing against any of the SMs.
I'm
or the
just more.
guys.
I'm friends more with others than
Yeah.
I am.
who are three? Benji, Zach, Gabri, Isaac.
But like certain people you just work like nothing. It's one of those things like I work better with certain people. And
Right.
Everyone works better with certain people, but then you have the people who you don't work with. It's like nothing against them personally. It's just like listen, we don't
We just don't
connect.
click. We
Yeah.
kind of clash.
Yeah, it's like I realize that, but you just don't have the self awareness for that. I'm over here in 2000 whatever, and you're in 19 whatever.
Dang.
19.
Listen.
He met her up in
1999.
Delaware in
Oh my
1937.
God.
Great
I hate
year.
that song so much. Ben sings that
Fantastic
song
year.
all day long. It's, like nothing against the song, but
Blame Caleb, one of our old guests.
it's just one of those things like on the radio when you sing a song, the song just gets over. Like it's a good song, but then you hear it 20 times and you're like, well, oh well.
Or in the song.
The song's dead, dude. Yeah. No, I'll do that to myself. Like if there's someone will come up with a single, I'm like, dang, this is hype. So then I'll just loop it for 3 hours, and then I go, all right, done with the song, and then I'll go back to my
Throw it away.
playlist, and then like a month later, I'm like, oh yeah, this song's pretty pumping.
Yep.
So that's my life.
Good life.
I got some fake AirPods for $25.
Yo.
AirPods are disgusting.
I know.
True.
Highly recommend to any because I had one of my female friends ask me. They were like, "So if you see a female with AirPods, is that like attractive?" And I said, "Absolutely not. They're
Absolutely
AirPods.
not.
Like that's just trying to. I don't know.
Right.
You're trying to flex on people
The
way
thing-
too hard
Right.
with
The thing
AirPods.
with guys
If-
trying to flex on each
If
other.
you worked out with them, that I could see because they're wireless. You don't have to worry about wires. But like just walking around on campus, I
also,
don't
like the
see a
stem
problem.
on those things is like 20 meters long.
They're so
They're so long. And the thing with guys flexing on each other, you're not impressing any females. You're only impressing dudes.
Yeah,
So-
but this is
You're not
females
even
trying.
pressing dudes.
This is
Yeah.
You're
females
just making-
trying to flex to
Right.
attract men.
Yeah, that's not
Really, you're
I
pushing
mean,
us away.
I'm sure there's
Sure.
some flex. You're just chasing clout chasers.
I told her do not like try and flex.
They're like heights
Using
in high school. Oh,
Yeah.
check out my new bronze.
Or
I spent $250 on a pair of shoes.
Gucci's.
True.
Gucci. Oh my goodness.
Yo, they
I got these shoes 4 years ago for $25.
Nice.
Yo, that,
Mint, well, not mint, but
I love the
Those
flavor
were a
mint.
Christmas present.
Oh, listen,
Ooh.
if you are hired up at this university that we go to, I want more mint chip ice cream. Because I feel like they.
I can help you with that,
But
actually.
it's one of those things like you got to know that's your most popular flavor.
He works
by far.
I
dessert.
don't know. Birthday cake is super good.
But there's
Wow.
eight things of ice cream there. You know certain flavors don't go as fast as others. All right, why do you need peppermint?
Okay, yeah. That's true.
Get mint chip instead of peppermint.
Throw a few tubes of toothpaste in there.
Sometimes they'll have like 2 different flavors of strawberry.
It's
Yeah,
like
It
why
blows my mind.
Yeah, that's not it.
that,
So rainbow sherbet and raspberry sherbet. Like, just have one.
Yeah,
I mean both.
but like you should, like I'm telling
That
you, to make
raspberry
everyone
smells
happy, consistently have a thing of mint chip in there. Because
True.
what will happen? It'll go for like 3 days, right? And since it's most popular and so rare, everyone eats it for
Right.
3 days, and then it'll go a week without it, and that's
You ever
it.
tried Super Friends?
No, because
Disgusting. Absolutely
Isn't that
disgusting.
like Superman ice cream? Like
it sounds disgusting.
It is.
Like chewing gum.
Yeah. It's like chewing gum, but like it lost its flavor. And
Ooh.
Like
it's like
took it out of their mouth and gave it to you.
right.
You know another thing I have gripe with? Why do you have coconut cookies? I don't know who eats those.
True.
I don't know who eats the coconut cookies. I also don't like the only good flavors are like any brand of chocolate chip. Like they have a double chocolate, rainbow, and then maybe like Snickerdoodle's good too. I'll give them that.
Snickerdoodles are good.
But I feel like oatmeal, you don't need that much oatmeal.
Oh
right?
no, there's a lot for summer. I like the carnival ones with the little
Yeah.
M&Ms in them.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are
but
super
no
good.
one, I've not seen one person eat coconut cookies.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
You know what I really like is that like that Jello whipped cream pie we have, like the pink. It's like a super light and it's got a graham cracker crust.
yeah, they had that one. Wasn't it a weekend?
Is it in one of those big bowls?
No. I'm talking about
It's
pie.
like- it looks like a pie.
It's like a pie.
It is
It's
pie.
like a
It look. I think what it is.
raspberry pudding pie. Or
It's not
something.
even pudding. I think it's Jello. I think it's like whipped Jello because my mom used to make it. So
Like
I don't know. What,
strawberry delight.
yeah, but it's like super light and it's super nice. Like it's so light that the graham cracker doesn't even stay attached to it sometimes.
I'm
But
a big
it-
strawberry guy, but you know.
It's just so light and fluffy that you don't realize you're eating probably 400 calories, but it's fine.
Who cares?
Right. What we
Would
were
you rather be
saying,
happy or healthy?
we were saying last night is we're glad we work out now because we went to Taco Bell very late at night and we're like, now we can eat this, but without the guilt part.
True. True.
That's what working out is, right? You just.
I'm done taking you guys to Taco Bell.
I still have a gift card though.
Yeah, I'm
I'll-
just not gonna drive there.
I'll try this time.
Yes.
I'll just throw you guys in the bed of my truck.
Yes.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Pull up to the window and it's just 3 guys in the bed of a truck.
All right,
I
so
want 6 orders.
my entire dad's dad's side of the family goes to vacation up in like nowhere, Maine. And there's-
Nowhere.
I mean, it's great. For the house that we rented right on the lake, we've been renting the house for 18 years, so
I've heard of
it's
this,
great. So this little convenience store called Bros, and like that's where everything goes. Like you want ice cream, anything there. And so like we'll typically go there for ice cream, but sometimes everyone can walk, but then there's always that one person who drives like in the minivan, and it's like no one wants to walk back now that there's a car option. So we just lower down all the seats and we fit as many people in there as possible. And so what happens is like you have to create rows of like everyone locking arms, and then you just pile on rows. And like one time we were literally my little cousins were chasing after the minivan, and then one of them jumped in, so we had to hold them in.
Well, it was like the back door open.
And then or we'll go hiking, so then we'll fit. We don't realize how much we've grown. Like been going hiking for a couple of years now, and we used to fit all of us in the back of the truck. But now we can't because we're all huge.
Whole
So,
bunch
like,
of units.
yeah, so we all like have to hold each other and stuff. It gets very squishy, and like people are yelling at each other. It's a great time. Gotta love the family vacations.
Like family vacations.
I like a good hike.
Yeah, the hikes. My dad found I forget what mountain we hike. I think it's like called Mount Christopher, but
I
it's
go to
great.
the mountains of Maryland for vacation.
Ah.
Hike and swim in a river. It's very dangerous. Someone's died in the river, I think, but we still do it.
The mountains of Maryland?
Yeah.
They have mountains?
They're pretty much big hills.
Yeah,
Yo, I'd like to go to that.
that's what Ohio has.
I
We
can-
just have big hills.
I can get.
So
Pretty much, there's just a river with a 15-foot cliff that if you see a park ranger, you're not allowed to jump, but you just wait for them to walk by, and then you jump. And it's really fun because me and my dad will dive head first and scare people.
that's good.
Oh.
One time,
Oh.
All
I went
you
hiking in Tennessee one time whenever we were down there for vacation, and we were hiking for 2 hours, and like this is like it's just a mountain, and so you're zigzagging back and forth basically up the mountain, and then we were like, we need to take a break. We should be almost there. 2 hours, 3 miles uphill. We see a sign. You're 1/3 of the way there. We were like, 1/3. There's no way we're gonna be able to make it all the way up and all the way back, so we had to turn around. But Tennessee mountain trail was pretty. We saw a few bears. It was
Really?
oh
That's
yeah.
cool.
It was
Legit.
oh yeah, a bear came to our cabin while because
Oh.
you stay up in the in the cabins in the mountains there, and this like little cub just like came to the door, stood up on his hind legs, it was like clawing at the door, and then like we were like, shoo, and then he just like walked away, and we were like, wait, what? So
right before I left for college, my buddies back home were all like, hey, we should go away for a weekend. And so like the big thing is to go up in New Hampshire and go to North Carolina. So we rent a place because it's a big like outlet shopping, so it's like big discounts. So we're like, we'll go a little shopping and we'll also do a hike. And we just did.
see, there's the bear.
We just did the closest hike.
That's so cool.
Like we're just like, I looked up on Google. I'm like, what's the closest hike? And it's like, here it is. And it's like super. It says like kid friendly and stuff. I'm like, oh, this wouldn't be bad. It was one of the worst hikes. It was like a 5-mile hike up, and we're like, there was like a 7-mile on the other side that you could go down. We're like, oh, thank goodness we didn't do that side. But we did not realize how difficult that would be. That was big rough. But one of my friends was a Boy Scout, so he's like, oh, this is nothing. He's like sprinting up, and all my friends are gamers, so they're like, what? Yeah.
The gamers finally rised up,
Yeah,
only to be defeated.
It was a rough one, but it was definitely worth it, and I do not regret it. But we're going to go again, but we're not going on that mountain again. Screw
Gamers
that.
hold society up, honestly.
Yeah, big facts. Everyone just don't know it yet.
People who eat the ice cubes after they finish their drink.
Oh, that is me.
Oh,
I can't eat.
edgy.
Oh, you're cool like that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
I
I love eating
I can
ice.
eat like if I'm like super thirsty, like there was a lot of salt on something, and like I'm really thirsty, I can eat the ice cubes, but I have to eat like 3 or 4, and then I'm like, this is just dumb.
Eating ice cube is amazing, and it's part of the reason I have to pee right now.
Well, good thing we're not in the episode.
Oh, what? How long has it been?
An hour.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
But once again, thank you to Audible. You can check out the link in the description for audibletrial.com/late night run. And thank you to We Are His Music. Check them out definitely. And like I said, their music is good. We listened to the single coming out, and more's on the way. So definitely follow them so you stay up to date on that on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They'll all be in the description. So definitely check them both out. Like I said, the best way to support the podcast is to sign up for the Audible trial and go follow them because that's how it works. And if you want to be a guest or know people want to guest, maybe don't hit us up now because we have a long list. But
If you have
hit
a
'em up.
sponsor and you know someone that
we'll
wants to
always
sponsor
take a
us
sponsorship.
What if I sponsor you guys with my
Yo,
love?
listen, honestly,
with your love,
Yeah, with my love.
that doesn't pay the bills.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Love doesn't pay bills.
All I'm saying is there's
That's
5 days
harsh.
in a week, and during the week, not the weekend. That's I can get each of you per night.
that's
Sure.
true.
all right, we'll
all right.
talk about it personal.
Yeah.
But thank you for listening, and as always,
Keep on running.